Push the button, Forex. It's that time. It's time to go. Yo, what is good, everybody? S Crypto 101 coming to you guys with another video today. And today we're going to be talking about my thoughts, some updates regarding the animal farm launch, the audits, everything that's going on, and really just giving my real uncut opinion about what's going on, the current situation. And definitely stay tuned if you want to hear that. Smash that like button. Let's get to over 100 likes on this video if possible. Also, smash that big red subscribe button. We are almost at 2,300 subscribers. We're about 10 away. So if you're watching this video, all you have to do is hit that button and it will help out so much. And then as always, leave your feedback here in the comment section below. Now, I'm over here on Telegram just looking at some of the updates on the Forex Shark Calls information channel. So if you have not, subscribed to this or followed this, definitely do that. It's going to give you the most up-to-date information regarding the animal farm, drip, etc., anything within the ecosystem. You can also find this information in the Bag Builder Telegram, which is my Telegram group. The link for that group will be in the description below, and you'll always be able to find up-to-date information there as well. So let's take a look at this. So I think all of this information, so starting here, public testing is live. Everything is being tested now. As you know, I was not going to make a change to the project without getting audited and extensive testing. Also, I have a marketing meeting tomorrow where we'll put in place our plan moving forward with the adjusted timeline, as well as a meeting with 2 writers who will be producing weekly updates for our ecosystem on Medium. Our updated launch date now is November 1st. I'll be able to speak to this date confidently tomorrow after the audit meeting. So then we got information today that the audit is going great, not completed yet. We will not need to make any major changes, which means November 1st is the day. I have a meeting in a couple hours to get our marketing back on track for tomorrow now that we're confident in the new dates. Now, he also had spoke to the need to do additional promotion. I'm just going to take a moment of silence with that bullshit. But I really just wanted to get on here and talk about my thoughts. I listened to a lot of other YouTubers, like some of the ones I listened to today were Stunna Breezy, shout out to him. Shout out to Scott the Investor as well. He just broke 5K subscribers, has some really great content on there. And they both made some really good points into their videos today. And it really was just talking about, some of the issues, not even from a FUD standpoint. It's just more so, constructive criticism and things that we could do better. And just trying to understand why we're making some of these same mistakes that we've made in the past, right? So first, I want to address the thought that we need additional promotion. Scratch that, right? We do not need additional promotion. What happened first when we did additional promotion was a couple weeks ago, right? Hey, we had all this promotion lined up. We had Twitter tweets being done. We had AMAs. We had all this stuff happening. We had a set date and we didn't make it, right? That's a bad look there. So why are we going to promote ourselves of, hey, we didn't make our date last time. Let's set a new date and spend more money to promote. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't think that we're going to gain that many new investors by doing another week of promotion versus the people that we could possibly lose because we aren't launching, on this Thursday. We're waiting to do a whole nother week of promotion. And excuse my language on this video, but that shit is annoying. I just don't understand it. We do not need to do any more promotion. We don't need to pay anybody else to talk about Animal Farm. Everybody's already talking about Animal Farm, but the fact that it has not released yet. Come on. No more promotion, please. The best form of promotion is making gains, right? Because everybody wants to do that. Nobody wants to wait. Everybody wants to make gains. So what's the best way to advertise that, right? Let's advertise the fact that it's up, it's running. People are making money in the pig pen, the dog pound, etc. Let's not advertise the fact that we had to postpone the launch date and now you have to wait more time for it to possibly come out, right? Let's not do that. Let's do it differently. I say, and I don't think Forex or the team or anybody would watch this video. If they do, hey, maybe worth a listen. But I think it would be so cool if we did a stealth launch, or if we just launched on Thursday. And the thing is, why is it that we have to launch on Tuesday or Thursday? I don't understand that. Why is it Tuesday or Thursday? Why not Monday, Wednesday, or Friday? Like, why are those not possibilities? I just don't get it. But I won't get worked up with that. I just really want to understand, like, why we're at the point that we are now, to where, I just don't feel like there's been a lot of transparency. I don't feel like there's been a lot of honesty. And it gets to a point of where you feel tricked in a sense, right? It's like, at this point, I really just don't know what to really believe from Forex and the team, because we have gotten so much information that we cannot follow through with, and all these, guarantees and stuff like that. Oh, it's going to take 3 seconds to do this. Oh, it's a flip of a switch to do this. Oh, now we're waiting on auditors. And that's the thing. Stunna made such a good point. I hate seeing it. And this is just what happens when you're in crypto for a while, right? You start to notice trends. Not only one project has done this before. I'm not saying that anything's going to happen with this project, but you start to notice some of the similarities of actions that teams take, right? They start, oh, okay, well, we're waiting on this person so that we can move forward. Like, why? Now we have it to where the blame is off of the team, but now it's on somebody else that we're waiting for, right? And that always just kind of makes me a little bit more skeptical of anything. But it's just really, if we got accurate information, we would be able to do so much as a community. Think about it as a content creator, right? Put yourself in my shoes, any other drip YouTuber's shoes, anybody that's covering the animal farm in a positive sense. How can we give good information, promote a project, when we can't get good information from the top? When we don't know exactly what's going to happen? Like, there's no transparency from that standpoint. It's like, okay, we should at least have an idea of what we can say, but it gets to a point where it's like, you're kind of skeptical to say certain things because you feel like it's going to most likely change. It's a higher chance it's going to change than it is going to happen, and that's the issue. When it becomes a higher probability that something is going to be altered versus the original promise being met, right? So I think that's the biggest thing. We just get to a point here to where it's like, why are we delaying so long at this point? But, hopefully we do get it next Tuesday. I really just wanted to make this video more so to, just let out some of my thoughts regarding this. I just don't understand why we're going about it this way. There's so many people that are wanting to put their money into this project, and it feels like we're just burning people out. And I just don't like to see that, because we have the community, we have the devs, we have the team, we have the YouTubers, we have all that to make this a great project. And why would we want to, tarnish what DeFi looks like, right? DeFi is something so special. And this is literally DeFi, but we can't make deadlines. Like, that's so elementary to me, right? And I thought that we were going to make improvements. They were going to make improvements as a team to make sure that we're more consistent with this. Let's not provide deadlines if we're not going to meet it. Let's not say things if we're not 100% confident that we're going to be able to do those things. And then it gets to a point where it's like, okay, you might be 100% confident, but why are there still so many changes when you're supposed to be this high level of confidence in your products, right? That's just what I don't understand. But I really think that hopefully we get this next Tuesday. I think that it'll get to a point to where, people will, this is kind of like a little bit past it being, just a little scratch that you won't ever see again. I think that, this might be a little bit of a scar for some people, a little bit. It's going to leave a mark, right? Because it's different if it was the first time, but we've been through so many of these to the point where it's like, damn, that's going to be a big scar on my arm or something like that, right? But hey, I really just hope we get it next Tuesday. Like I've been saying, I think that, once this thing comes out, there's not going to be anything that is better than it. And that's what I hate, is I feel like Forex is somewhat using that as, hey, if they're here, they're here. Only dumb people are going to sell out. And I hate hate that perspective and how he goes about that, because I just think that is ignorant, and I think that is you just shitting on investors, which doesn't make any sense. You want to draw people to your project who are going to invest money. You know, some of them might not be as smart as others. Some of them might say dumb stuff, but you still need capital to keep a project running. You're never going to be in a situation, aka stable fund, to where, hey, I only want this specific kind of person to be in my project. That shit is not going to work. So just wanted to get my opinion on it and give some other updates. You know, I'm excited for the market in general. It looks like we're pumping up a little bit. I saw BNB went from 270 to like 289. So we're up like right around 6% on BNB. So that's always good. That's going to help the drip price. But the biggest thing that'll help the drip price is the animal farm being launched. That 2% tax thing caused all these issues and all these delays, where I don't see why it caused that much of a delay. We really shouldn't have done that last minute. Who makes a last minute change like that? It just doesn't make sense. He already had to have that in his plans, right? He had to have that on the agenda already. But that is going to be huge for drip. I think now is a great time to buy drip. I was telling somebody, and just being funny, like, I think it's $134,000 right now if you wanted to buy a max wallet. So that's you buying 27,400 in drip, and then actually it would be more than that because you would need the actual drip to cover the deposit fee. So it would be a little bit more than that, but you literally could buy a drip maxed out wallet right now for like $140,000, and then think what that would be like as we see the price appreciation, as you're just compounding that out. And I think that would be super, a super low key play. But then again, I don't know anybody, I mean, personally, who just has $100,000, $150,000 just to put in a DeFi project right now. But hey, maybe once we get everything up and running, it will be like that. Now, talking about drip, wanted to do a quick update. I was going to run the 50 drip airdrop for the bag builder team, the lottery airdrop, up until the beginning of launch. And that was supposed to be like last week. So obviously it has not launched yet. So I'm extending the deadline for that drip contest out by, you know, however long it takes to launch. So as soon as it launches, then that will be the deadline. But all you have to do to be able to win 50 drip is, one, you have to be on the bag builder drip team. So that means that you've had to use my buddy address in your faucet, and I am your team leader. That's step one. Step two, you have to buy at least one drip and deposit it into the faucet. Each drip that you deposit into the faucet counts as one entry. So one drip, one entry. 10 drip, 10 entries. And then what that is going to do is each of those entries will go into the random spinner wheel, and then I am going to spin it. Whoever wallet address it lands on will be the person that wins 50 drip. Now with that, obviously the more drip that you buy and deposit into the faucet, the better chances are for you to win that 50 drip. The less drip that you buy and put into the faucet, the less your chances are going to be. So just a heads up, that's a great buy opportunity for you. Also, just some incentive to buy at this great price. Drip at $5. I mean, that is awesome. That is such a great price, to be honest. For something that pays you out 1% a day and is outperforming a lot of other assets in the market, why not? So really just wanted to make this a video, you know, just talking about some of the things I think that we could do better as a community. I don't see this to be FUD in any sense. I just think that we have to be open and real with each other in the community. We have to understand what, you know, really is driving some of this frustration, and just understand that it has to be an environment in which we can have these conversations. Because if it's a project and you can't say anything bad about it, that's not a project I do not want to be in, because there's going to be mistakes that are made. There's going to be delays, stuff like that. Some of those things you cannot help, but what you can help is community sentiment. You can also help by increasing transparency. You can also help by just being more honest, being realistic. Those are different ways that we can just grow as a community. So wanted to make this quick video. Also, that quick reminder about the bag builder lottery airdrop, so don't forget about that. Make sure you smash the like button on this video. Let's try to get to 100 plus. Let me know your thoughts on the animal farm launch and what's going on in the ecosystem in the comment section below. And then as always, smash that subscribe button as well. It's sitting there looking real pretty, ready for you to hit that. And then that's going to get us to 2,300 subscribers. We only need like 10 more, so let's get there. And then as always, make sure you check out the Twitter at scrypto101, where there'll be some content on there that doesn't always make it to the video. You can check me out on Instagram as well at scrypto101, some content on there. And then as always, we're going to let Forex and the team keep deving, and we're going to focus on what we do best, and that is building the bag.